Good evening, gamers. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't ready for it to be that loud. You know what I don't have on me right now? My headphones to listen to the game audio. How silly of me. I don't believe I've streamed this in like a month. AI, the Somnium Files. Listen, Mako. I hope you're aware. It's most likely just gonna be us today, because everyone else thinks AI sucks and doesn't want to be here anymore. I am merely here for I am streamer. This is so sad. They are banned. We came to the realization I should really get off this screen. We came to the realization during one of the movie nights that I haven't actually, if you ignore the random 1 hour Fall Guys and Yu-Gi-Oh streams, hold on, let me make sure. Okay. I'm making sure it's not connected to my headset mic. I haven't actually played a game on stream. You should maybe unban him because he might actually show up. He might just be asleep right now. He could wake up at any moment. Anyway. I haven't, like, played a game. That's not the real Frosty. It's okay. It's actually a good point. I didn't even realize that. It shows how little I pay attention. I have no memory of what we were doing. I have actually zero idea what we were doing here. Boss, fill me in. My mouse is on the screen. Boss, fill me in. It's a lot of info to take in. Anyway, I haven't actually played a game on stream in like 4 months. Because I barely consider this playing a game. It's a lot of just listening to people talk. Alright, just hit me with the lore dump. Just hit me with the fucking lore dump.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask,
let me know how the volume is, by the way.
I won't tell you anything.
But wasn't I the killer?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago.
The bottom right one is a character from Danganronpa V3.
I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
But like her as an adult.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
No idea if she becomes an adult.
Really?
Haven't watched that one. Don't tell me if she dies
Really?
or not. But you know the character.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Mako, what's the
Yeah.
best game you've ever played?
So the person doing the killing
Don't
was
say
the
AI
original
unless
Cyclops
it's the
killer.
truth.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
Me.
I saw your face.
Utawaru Muno. I almost
The
bought
original
that game
Cyclops killer was...
It can't be.
during the
That's impossible.
winter
That's
sale.
You cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
Yeah, I wonder why. Blue Man killed the frame rate, by the way. The
So
Blue Man
perhaps,
always
Mr.
kills the
Godfrey,
frame rate.
You are the killer.
I was like, why is it echoing? And then I realized it was a flashback. I have a Frogfoot prediction. Go ahead, let's hear it. The frame rate is actually getting poopy bad for some reason.
You're missing your left eye, so you
Yeah.
steal them from others.
I think I said this same thing as a joke. Mako is the killer. Mako's trying to kill us. Eyesight really does cripple the stream. I kind of think that's one of the main reasons I don't like streaming the game,
I'm
is because there's so
kidding.
many fucking technical
You
issues
can't
with
be the
this game.
Cyclops killer.
Really?
Why?
Of
You
course
are
not.
only 5 years old. You have no memories of 6 years ago because you were simply sperm.
Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Yes.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What
Okay.
you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
I don't believe this.
You can't dream of
Sure,
something
yeah.
you know nothing about.
Get off this.
That means
Yeah, stop
Iris
showing
must
this.
know about the killings.
Get off of that screen.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
I just... Mako, how close are we to the end? We're like 4 hours into a 30-hour game, aren't we? Time to just start recording it instead of streaming. I can't. For some reason, Streamlabs will not record in anything other than AVI files, and I can't get Sony Vegas to open AVI files. Otherwise, I would never have to download the things from Twitch, the videos.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am
Okay.
absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
That's
How can
crazy.
you be so sure?
Because I can.
Because he's the Cyclops
Don't worry about
killer.
Just trust me.
That shouldn't be the case. What the fuck? Yeah, I have no idea what the issue is. I've looked into it and everything, and everyone's like, change these settings, and Sony Vegas can open AVI files, and it doesn't work for me. It just never works. Sony just says it doesn't recognize AVI files, and I cannot fix it.
In the Somnium
I've had this
earlier,
issue for literally like 2 years now.
I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
Oh, time to drop frames again.
I wouldn't know.
Hope you enjoyed that still image. Blumen shot a girl in the face, and Redman was in the background. Slob should give MP4. It won't. That's what I'm saying. It just won't do it. It only gives AVI. It sucks. Original, when I used original OBS, it gave me MP4. Streamlabs will not give me MP4.
The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice.
Also, I would never record this without streaming it
After
because
the
I'm so
investigation got
bored out of
going,
my
it was taken
mind.
over by the government and
I would
classified.
never be able to play this, like, trying to talk at the same time.
That was the last
I
we
could
heard
play this
anything
sitting
about it.
absolutely
Of
silently
course,
and
they
be
paid
fine,
lip service
but
to
like
the idea
having to
that the
talk to just
investigation was
myself, I
ongoing.
wouldn't be able to do it.
But in
I can barely
reality,
talk to
it was
chat while
dropped
also
completely.
paying attention to the 40 minutes of dialogue per conversation. And I can't record while streaming to make the video on YouTube look better, because recording kills the CPU usage for some
The
reason.
sinker does not
My
always
Streamlabs
experience
kind of
the somnium
sucks for some
they
reason.
expect.
It just fucking, none of it works.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Nothing this is
When
just
using
start
a sync
streaming on
machine for
Discord.
an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see.
Dude, it might actually be
True,
more
oftentimes
entertaining
the
to
subject will
watch like a
subconsciously
playthrough of
want
this on
to
movie
express
night.
their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them
But
so often in Somnium.
Here we are.
And why
Listen, if
those
there was
Somnium
more,
are
here's
so
actual
useful
me
for
not being a
criminal
jerk
investigations.
criticism. If we spent more time in Somnium,
But
like solving
this is
murders
not
and
a
stuff,
guarantee.
that'd be super cool and I'd be into
We
it.
cannot control
There's
the
too much
content of our
stupid
dreams,
dialogue I
after all.
don't care about. I don't need to hear you for
It's
40
like I told you
minutes
before.
tell me that I'm not
Dreams
the
are
killer.
pieced together from memories, even
Yes,
repressed
you've said this
subconscious ones.
1 million
This can be
times.
expressed as an equation.
Why are you comparing it to an
D
equation?
equals
I'm not.
memory A plus memory B plus memory C.
Oh, your dreams are memories. It's almost like you've said that literally every second. It's a visual
This, of
novel.
course, means that Dream B
It's a
is
bad
fictional
one.
event.
It's
However,
not interesting.
The same cannot
It's not like
necessarily
Ace
be said
Attorney
about
is a visual
A,
novel,
B, and C.
but at least you're working towards a mystery the entire time, and you're like getting pieces. You're getting clues. I feel like we've made zero progress in this
happen
mystery.
reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those
Oh my
events.
god, you don't say. You don't. I'm about to just start fucking roasting the game at this point.
Pewter.
It's all there's
you said
left
that
for me to say.
memories happen
I've
to
tried to
you.
be nice. Well, to be fair, you have. Then the game should make it feel like I have.
But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false
It's like
memories are built from pieces
unfollowed.
of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
That's cool. What
The
about
events might be fictional, but the experience is not.
That's okay, cool. Oh, you mean you have made zero progress?
Our
Yeah, man.
imaginations are
4
limited to
hours
what we
in,
have
and
seen.
literally zero
We cannot
progress?
invent
No
something
wonder I'm
out of
bored. Done. Samurai. Please. That should have been the first fucking option. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. I'm going to lose my mind. If... Oh my god. Pewter shook me from my
Dante.
thoughts.
It looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room. Do we get to play a game now? That, you know, playing the game kills the bitrate.
Hey, Iris.
Actually, we already...
About that dream
never
earlier.
mind. We already did her sync. That means there's no gameplay for the next 6
Dream?
hours.
What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The
Thank you.
subject of a sync does not
I forgot about
experience
Bloomman
somnium
killing
in
the
the way that
bitrate
you
for a
do.
second.
They will not remember it.
That's crazy.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
Her parents
You
were
don't?
the Cyclops killers.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious.
Just heard.
Can't do
Shut. Shut. I don't care. Shut up.
Date, could you take Iris home?
No.
huh?
I
Not have
refuse.
enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
Computer, shut up.
You cannot decline, Date.
I mean, I can decline to take her home. It's not my job, first off. I crashed the car again. Is there a bad ending I can get that ends the game 40 minutes
Dante,
early?
could we make a stop first?
Why did I say 40
Sure.
minutes? I meant 40
Where?
hours.
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Isn't that where Mama is?
Know about that play?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you wanna go
Little
there?
Irresponsible.
There's something I want to talk about.
Okay.
You can't talk here?
It might
Car.
take a while.
Well, it's a long drive. Yeah, get the
What do you
Stami ending. I don't know what the fuck that means.
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Don't tell me what it means. I'm just saying I don't know. Iris not upon phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and crashed the fucking car into the guardrail. Meanwhile, at the bar, when we walked in, I didn't see Mom anywhere. Mom was freaking... Excuse me?
Tessa!
I will curb stomp you into the bar.
Ota!
Okay, I kind of thought she was messaging Oda to get him to come here. I thought he had a giant bottle of liquor in him. You don't know anything about this?
No, I didn't tell him to come.
I believe you.
He just showed up on his own.
Go throw a football. I just wanna point out real quick. I did like this. Whenever she was talking, he had like a smile on his face, and then he looked at me and got this face. It's a nice touch. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago.
Why are you
She
here?
said something about going to help an acquaintance.
No.
She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
A little pretty sus. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Okay, apparently it's not that sus, actually.
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Okay. Doubt.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did.
We stand Mama. Mama might be the only good character left.
Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Yes, correct. Yeah, wasn't she texting you during a criminal investigation?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone
Stay
about
calm
that
here for you.
thing,
Won't tell anyone. Okay.
that you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
I will hurt this
Well,
child if he does not tell me. He's like, I'll stay quiet no matter what, and then I just start grabbing his toes and snapping.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
That's actually better. I forgot about that.
Jeez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay?
They didn't even try with
But
two-witter either, name-wise.
Before I tell you, who's that?
I'm about to get fucking hit with a lead
What?
pipe. He's running.
The door. Someone's standing outside.
It won't let me. Oh, I just realized something. Okay. Did he taser me? Okay. Well, I knew he was a bad guy. Oh no, you shut down Iba. I can't believe this fucking moron fell for the what's that behind you. Yes, I was bored. Oh my god, it took you 4 hours to do literally anything? You're not getting applause for that. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
Mama, no. My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. Dante is the biggest moron. Agreed. Felt a sudden pain in my neck. Oh, Mama, were you in on it? I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
I can't believe this, Mama. Hey, at least 2 hours of that was the prologue. What's on the menu? What's the writing on the back? Where is Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
Yeah.
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
I
He
forget
was already
he's a
gone when I came back.
pervert. Wow, what a
All I
piece
saw
of shit.
was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took
I
out the virus.
will actually
What
murder
were you
Oda.
doing during all
If
this?
if I pull a gun and it's like shoot or don't shoot, and it's like which ending I'm blowing him away.
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have
There will be
reformatted
zero
systems that are now
hesitation.
operational.
I tried. You wouldn't budge.
I knew that would be the
I thought you
answer,
were
but
passed
they're
out
gonna make me
drunk, so
ask
I left you
anyway.
like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
No, I got
Didn't have a
tased.
single drop.
Why is it just their heads floating? Has it?
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle.
Isn't he supposed to have a body? I just
like the
realized
old
this.
days. It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Is this? Nope. It's just. I'm not mistaken. He was supposed to have a body there, right?
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I
phone-
gonna report this one?
See, that's like he should have a body, right?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Okay.
Just now, the killer...
Okay.
Just watch the video.
Oh my god.
Sent the address to
Unity for you. This is fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's not real. She's literally still breathing. Very visibly. Oh, is there like supposed to be something above her? Oh, it's like a live streamed video. Okay, it's fake. It's 1,000,000% fake. It's
no,
rigged.
that's...
It's not real.
criminal is streaming this live.
Yeah.
the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
trap.
Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the
Date
site
head,
now.
focus. I thanked Mama and ran out of marble. Is this Metal Gear theme? Do 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 do.
What's our ETA?
I forgot about you.
Our destination is far from here.
Uh-oh.
20 minutes at the fastest.
Uh-oh.
Please let me make it in time.
Eyes on the road.
bastard!
Wait. I've never seen any of this. I've knew nothing about this game going into it. I've not watched any trailers or ARG. What is going on? What's the bear?
Tessa! Hold on, I'll save you!
This is fake.
Ota!
Oh. Okay. That was easy. And then it starts up again.
Stay away from
This is
Tessa!
extremely fake.
Ah!
This is absurdly fake. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Dun, 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 dun. Bear. And then the bear reappears. The fuck is this?
No, it can't be.
Oda's fucking dead and I didn't kill him.
Stop!
It's gonna cut away right before it hits her.
No!
Incredibly fake. Insanely fake. The blood killed the bear rate. Can't believe Frosty slept through it.
No!
She's alive. Skirt. Tessa dies ASMR. Yeah, Jose's been here a while. Not much to say for AI though. Easy peasy. She's the cult. Her and Oda were in it together. The culprits the whole time. They faked her death. That's why Oda goes, see, look, it's the bear. Wait, why is the bear? I will admit I did not expect the bear to be sawed in half. Is that Oda? I can believe that Oda is dead. I can believe that he's actually dead. I'm very pissed I didn't kill him. Fuck, I shouldn't have made all those death threats. Now I'm the suspect. Loud clapping at the gif of all the people standing up applauding. They didn't take his eye out though. So like this is easy. Oda is like helping her seem innocent.
To see you down
She's
like
like, hey, let's fake my death. Wear this bear costume, hit the switch, go off screen, get out of the bear costume, yell, hit the switch, come back, yell at the bear off screen so no one sees you get back in the bear costume, hit the thing again, bad blood effect, he shows up, but actually I tricked you and then I beat you up because you're in a shitty bear costume, you get sawed in half, Oda's dead,
But it's
Iris
understandable.
escapes.
You blame yourself for this, don't you?
I wish I could blame myself
Beating
for this.
yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Oda get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
I do feel pretty stupid for letting Oda get
Shall
me
I
with the
tell you
look
what
behind.
Investigation HQ thinks?
That I murdered Oda because he's a little bitch.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Iris is not dead.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris.
How do you... Wait, what moron would think Oda would put
He
himself in
was
the
under
bear
the delusion
costume for
that
that?
Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Incorrect. Factually wrong. That will kill the bitrate. You have to be
That's
very
ridiculous.
stupid to believe
Ota
that.
would never kill Iris. And how do you explain
do
the other
agree.
2 murders?
Unrelated.
Iris's left eye was hollowed out,
Yeah, and?
just like Renju and Shoko.
Yes. Iris is alive.
Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit.
Okay, but to counter your argument, if the new Cyclops killer killed Iris, theoretically, who killed Ota because his eye wasn't gouged
Too
out?
many contradictions, like killing Iris.
What?
Such as?
How is killing Iris a contradiction? Dude, what about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder
To
suicide
hide the
was
fact that it
planned,
was Ota.
the costume served no purpose.
It was to hide that he himself was Ota. I mean, obviously, his logic makes sense too as to why it's not murder-suicide.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris
It's a
and then
bloody
himself,
polar-
why would he
bloody
do that?
polar bear.
The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota
Why does
and the
the
polar bear
bitrate
on the
hate
screen
this
at the same
image?
time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Yes.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris,
Get off
he
the
realized
screen.
that he couldn't live with himself.
Why do we have to look at the 1% bit
So he
rate while you
lies down
talk
on
for
the
40
workbench and
minutes?
turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Yeah, this is real smooth brain thinking that this was a murder-suicide. Just gonna look around. I can't... Oh, never mind. I can, in fact. I just wanted the bitrate to be a little less poopy before I clicked on it. I'm seeing if there's any secrets here. Surveillance camera B. Where's A? Maybe that's surveillance camera. I'm plotting my escape. I'm getting out of here one way or the other.
Maybe he was thinking like this.
Okay.
The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it,
Okay.
making the president, Renju, the
I
ultimate
can't believe
bad
the
guy in his
Coke
mind.
polar bear did this.
Mizuki is Ota's close
The super
friend.
duper high school level bad guy.
Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Yes. If he was crazy, yes. Which is the implication. You're wrong. I mean, he's crazy, but like, he's not the crazy you think he is.
Shoko was married to Renju.
Okay.
Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
Wait, they were divorced.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years.
Yeah.
Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
Yeah, it's extremely stupid.
There are some additional discrepancies.
Okay.
I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his
Alright.
wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
He got, not literally, but metaphorically backstabbed
you sure?
by
I
Tessa.
am.
I told the boss what I had found.
Oh, I know that.
Well,
Ota could have stabbed himself.
This shit's so stupid.
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
In what world would it not be a fatal wound? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, gutted myself. Man, I really thought, like, slashing my stomach open would kill me. I didn't, though.
then
That's
shouldn't we have
crazy.
recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
I can't believe this. Why is this in the game?
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious.
What?
I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
I'm going to... If I had a physical copy of this game, I would break it in half when I was done.
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
I can't believe this.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Okay.
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the
Also
scene.
incorrect.
That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume.
Wrong. He was the polar bear
He
costume.
tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side.
No.
He was weakened and losing blood.
Iris
The
got
culprit's
him
mercy.
backstab.
The culprit forced
Dead
him into
ringer.
the costume, then under the ice cutting machine.
Incorrect.
Then
No. You already
Then
know. Y'all know I'm right.
Who is...
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims.
Iris.
But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Very suspicious we've made no mention of Iris's body or anything about it.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
Well, they were all related to the company, for
What
one.
connects these 3?
I forget the name of the company, but the
Connections.
company.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to
It's
the culprit.
Mizuki,
That's
is
the
that her
theory of
name?
investigation, right?
It's the company that Iris worked for and, like, Mizuki, the kid. Those are the 2 connections.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Also, Date is a connection.
Maybe.
To an extent.
Maybe not. That is a good starting point.
Oh my god. Hitomi is a connection because I do think that Renju was having sex with Hitomi. I have no idea who Moma Kumakura is. Oda's mother is not the connection. It's either Hitomi or Mizuki. Limnisgate, thank you.
Mizuki has the strongest
Lemonsgate.
connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was
This
close
is the
friends with
obvious
Iris.
connection.
She was good friends with Ota too, but that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them.
Moma is the Yakuza boss. Absolutely
Looking for
not
us
the
as a
answer
suspect is
then.
ridiculous.
I don't think... Are we guessing the suspects? None of these are suspects. These first 2 are the connections.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates, and she did
Yeah.
say that she met Shoko twice.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine she would
Had to
kill
fair.
Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were. It seems impossible to me.
I had some elaborate prediction involving Hitomi, and I just completely forgot what it was. I mean, get the stupidest answer out of the way.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju.
What?
Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnisgate either.
That... What?
Since Renju
I mean,
was
obviously she
president.
did, but, like, to kill?
Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her.
I can't imagine Mayumi would be able to
Above all
kill
else, She
Renju.
would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Actually, a much better point.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
Yeah. The congressman has been mostly
Renju,
irrelevant.
Shoko, and So. There is a
Okay.
connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras.
Okay.
But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
That's cool. I mean, I do have a connection. All
I
of
know
them, I
Renju
said
and
this.
Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris, but
Yeah.
I have an alibi.
Yeah.
Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of
Okay,
them.
we're not looking for the killer, we're looking for the
No.
connection, dumbass.
Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is 0 possibility you are the new Cyclops killer.
Because wouldn't she remember everything since she's
I've
in
been
his
working
head?
with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Okay, cool. It means nothing to me, but I still don't think he's the
I
killer.
thought it over, boss. Of the people I
He's
know,
the original
I can't peg
Cyclops
any
killer.
of them as the murderer.
And no leads to
It's because
pursue?
Iris is the murderer.
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Okay, am I supposed to go to a specific one, or do I have to go to all of them? It's me, I'm the killer. Mako, quick, do I have to go to all 5 eventually, or is there a specific one I'm supposed to go to? I presume I'm just checking them all for evidence. So can you tell me about these trailers / ARGs you were talking about, or Is it still spoilers for stuff? The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. Temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Got a policeman, got the inspector. How's it going?
No, nothing so far.
That sucks. Good job. Hello, policeman.
I checked this place point by point.
It's all pre-release content. Hey! Hey! Hey, 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 hey! About to have to mute. This dog's about to start barking. Alright, I think we're good. Doesn't like the cop. He says, I smell simp Bork. So, like, do you want to talk about it, or would it give something away that I don't know yet that's relevant to the future of the game? By which I mean stuff to come. Because I imagine you asked me if I knew about it for a reason. Because you then responded with, uh-oh. Iris and Oda's blood, actually just Oda's blood? How do you expect me to hit that? Bloodstain B. Is this Oda's blood? It's where he got stabbed. The ARG showed the sawing. Wow, that's a pretty fucking massive spoiler to give away. Not that it matters, since Iris is alive, which is probably why they felt fine giving it away.
Iris's estimated time of death. The video
The bit
was
rate.
not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Didn't kill the bitrate for some reason.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
That's crazy.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Oof. Is this gonna be like Naruto, where we're gonna come across the killer and he's gonna
This
have
forklift
everyone's
is old.
left eye like in his arm, and he's like, I have all their powers now,
It does not appear
Sasuke.
to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Okay. Was that work?
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I don't know why, but they're like the funny, unrelated. I love forklifts. I don't know why, but they're like the funny vehicles.
I am
Forklifts
sure
are pretty
you are
pog.
already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
Incorrect.
And the cause of death.
Actually, wait, he absolutely could have died at 3:30.
Right. About that. Ota had a stab wound.
He was
from the
killed
kitchen
from the
knife
stab
in his
wound, and
side.
then his body was sawed in
Correct.
half.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal.
No, it was fatal.
Even if Ota was still
It
alive
was
on the
fatal.
workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely
No.
weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
No, he was dead when he was put in the bear costume and then sawed in half by Iris. Forklift B. A forklift. Don't see anything special about it. What's special is it is a forklift.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Iba's a live streamer. Iba is a live streamer. She knows the trick. She knows how to make a fake body.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery
What was
Co.
the password?
Ltd. is listed as the owner.
It's time
However,
to take
I
out...
found the
Oh,
password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
fair.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know.
Is that Renju?
Renju's
I don't
father
remember.
created
Oh,
the
never mind.
company.
It is.
Another connection to Renju.
No,
That's crazy.
actually.
Oh.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died.
That's crazy.
Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
It's
In
pretty
short,
neat.
Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
Wow.
But it
What a
can't be
massive middle
coincidence.
finger.
It certainly is suspicious.
Maybe they thought Renju was related to it and then used it. Okay, cool. Is that it? Okay, so there's gotta be more. Overhead crane. Shelves, I guess.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
The letter A. There's something up top, isn't there? Door. Whatever this is. Oil drum. Am I supposed to leave now? There is no leave. Is it X? No, it's not leave. I would like to dial the Mako hotline. Workbench again for no reason? Maybe Oda was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle and Oda ended up with a knife wound in his side. Incorrect. I'm not even gonna bother reading this. It's all wrong.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown. Date,
Well,
we should
simple.
get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah.
That's
you're right.
fine, especially
You can
when
ask
you're all
CSI
idiots
to
looking
inform you
for
if they
one
find
solution
anything.
when you were missing the wrong solution.
All right.
You'll want to go in not knowing what you're gonna do. You know, you gotta be like, policeman, can I talk to you? I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know when I left the warehouse. Anyway, if you go into an investigation and you're like, this is the answer, you're gonna be looking for evidence that isn't there. You gotta have an open mind. You gotta pay attention. That's a wrestling ring. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes,
About the
my dear
original
Pewter.
Cyclops serial killings.
It was you.
Why
He-
this all of a
He
sudden?
finna narc.
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Okay, he's gonna be like, you're not the new killer because you were the old
So,
killer.
if I can help you, even a little.
But then the
Why
boss
didn't
shows
you
up and
say
stops
anything
him.
at Abyss?
Because the
The
he
boss
couldn't.
was there.
Yeah,
I
dummy.
couldn't speak openly in front of her.
It makes perfect
So
sense.
I decided to meet you here.
Okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
It's because you are the original Cyclops killer, and I know you didn't do it. Oh God.
I'm absolutely certain the original.
Yes, you literally just told us you said that.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
It's you.
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
Okay,
More than one?
Blumen and
In the
Redman.
first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
Was it Date and Iris would
One
be a
of them
child.
was born a murderous psychopath.
Okay.
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Okay, you know what? That makes sense.
They each had a role to play.
I can see that.
The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
A little weird, but alright. Why was Rohan the eye guy? Why don't you just let him keep talking? Why do I have to ask these questions? Who's the killer?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
It's me!
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
Ah, he's
It is
heartless.
colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
Okay.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he
Okay,
was
yeah.
unable to feel love in the way that we do.
That's crazy,
However,
brother.
he was able to experience a substitute.
erections.
His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins
by murder.
Performing a certain action.
What was it?
Murder, you idiot.
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward
I
system.
know.
The pleasant feeling
I know what
attained through
dopamine
accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
Yeah, man, a lot of murderers
slightly
do.
more complicated than that.
About a kin.
Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure.
It's the only way his wiener got hard.
He was 12 when he took his first life.
Was it a turtle?
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Cool. Alright. Tell me about Rohan and why he was the
18
eye
years
guy.
ago, Rohan took a woman's eye.
Why?
She was already dead.
Why?
He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it.
Why?
The reason why was simple.
Oh,
He
okay.
was fascinated by women's eyes.
What?
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them.
Floating eyeball in the dark, by the way? The eye guy.
He needed to have them. To make them his own.
This is Donzo from Naruto.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's
But
eye.
instead of Uchihas, it's women.
From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
Alright, so you know what? At least if it's a copycat kill... Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Renju had his eye taken.
But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years.
That's crazy.
However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath.
Me!
The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye.
And Rohan would help cover for him because he ran the
Thus,
Yakuza?
a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the
You haven't
origin
really
of the
established
Cyclops
why
serial
it's
killings.
mutual. Like, what... You didn't really explain what the killer got out of Rohan being there, but I presume
At about the same time,
the Yakuza just helped
you
cover
were
him up.
assigned to Abyss.
It was me. I was the killer.
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time.
It was classified
Even the
because
official
I'm the killer.
investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
That it? Okay. A little unnecessary to summarize. I got the
The
details.
original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were
it was
two
Rohan.
Cyclops killers.
And
One eye from each Cyclops.
Rohan.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That's
That
crazy.
means...
I came back for him.
Computer, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains.
Yes, it's
Who
me.
is he?
It's
After
I.
his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
His memories were
They
erased.
actually picked him up on other charges. But
Money
in any
laundering.
case,
Tax
he is currently
evasion.
serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
That's fuck you, prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
It's me. We're gonna go like...
I know who killed Shogunadami.
I don't remember that.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
That's crazy. Anyway. Let's go to the diner. Number 89, the last thing you want, your number 89. Number 89. The last thing you want in your AI the Somnium Files is eyeballs. Some people wonder why AI the Somnium Files has such an incredibly high rating on Google. Maybe the game is actually secretly good, but some people have never figured it out. Oh yeah, our son's dead. This might be a little sad. 2 pairs of shoes. I'm sorry to interrupt. Yep. Are you one of those people, Trey? I currently think the game is not good, and I don't understand why its rating is so good, but I will not tell you that the game is definitively bad until it has been finished.
This is your fault. I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris.
Excuse
My
me.
boy Ota got involved.
Excuse
Date,
me.
I looked into the investigation report.
What?
Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
Yeah?
See.
I figured that.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
Okay.
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Okay. Okay.
Date, let's go.
Yeah.
She is in no state to talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Okay. Whatever. Got any evidence around here? Lucky cat. Supposed to bring good luck. Let's go home. Take a break. Long day of investigations. This is now an AI. I forgot you lived here. Hello, Mizuki. Hey, Mizuki. I'm sorry your friend's gonna end up being the killer at the end of the game. Hey, Mizuki. I'm sorry I wasn't the one to kill Oda. This really is a massive fucking waste of time. Hey, Mizuki. I'm sorry your dad didn't inherit a fishing company.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course.
She's actually just really sad that Gwen got eliminated
The
from
news
Total
was
Drama
distributed
Island on
heavily
today's
across the
episode.
internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body.
This game is 100% just Mizuki's bad, not so good time.
2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
Fuck, this has happened in the span of 3 days? What? Dude, we're finding another body tomorrow. Who's left for Mizuki to find dead tomorrow?
It is completely understandable
Oh,
that
no.
she is at her mental limit.
Oh no. The busty receptionist, Mizuki's new best friend.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Date. Hitome is gonna be found dead tomorrow. That's my prediction.
Are you okay?
I can, like... Okay. If she-
Iba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Very smart, very
Understood.
smart. I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Alright, cool. I'm sorry, I must respond. Please stop beeping. I have to respond to text messages. This is just Danganronpa with more walking. No, Danganronpa had far more interesting characters. Sorry. Kimmy is asking me about the new Breath of the Wild prequel. Because she's a Zelda mark. Trey the frames. The frames are always bad. I don't know what you expect. When I visited the Sagan, I forgot her name was Sagan. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down, but after that I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. Okay, listen to me. I disagree. Danganronpa was just dying people. Yes, but at least I knew who the people dying were. I thought she was like seductively leaning towards me on the couch with her hand, like, on the sofa, like, leaning forward. And I was like, is she coming on to me? And then I remembered she has a fucking dead limp arm, and that's just how she just has her arm in position. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. It sucks about your arm. I'm sorry about your daughter.
Iris was my everything.
That she... Well, good news. She's alive and is the killer.
We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping.
We always went everywhere together. That's why you've literally never spoken to me outside of this house, but you were with my daughter constantly. That's why she was alone when she was quote-unquote murdered.
When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers.
Hitomi's Jesus tree. Listen. I'm gonna leave. Iris is showing up to her house, and she's gonna murder her own mom, and we're gonna find her mom tomorrow.
Her hand was too small to hold mine. And it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether.
And yet we still went everywhere together.
She started crossing her arms, being independent. Even though she
started killing small animals in the neighborhood. Hello, Dunks. Tell me about Iris again.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here.
It's a little psychopathic.
Another time she drew with crayons all over the window.
Sounds like a real troubled child.
She painted my portrait on Mother's Day.
Oh, that was
Scratches
nice.
on the floor, chipped plates,
Wait.
burn marks on the table.
What?
Stains on the cushions.
What were the stains of?
Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her.
My daughter did a portrait for me on Mother's Day and then smashed dishes and set the dining room table on fire.
But why?
That was some real good info for their confirming
was
she's
one of
crazy.
my students.
I forgot you were a
I taught
teacher.
him in elementary school.
You ever think it was weird that he was hanging out with your daughter all the time?
I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
What is a fucking weirdo is what he is. Good riddance. Wish I could have killed him.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is important, but...
This means it's the most important info, so pay attention.
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding.
Okay.
The second time a month ago.
Okay.
The second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
They both talked to number 89.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine.
Number
I
89!
visit them a few times a year. By coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed
Frame
me,
rate
but
for the random Shoko image that has to be here for some
I
reason.
recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was. To visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
I know what Shoko looks like. You can get it off
We didn't
screen now.
talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison
Number
in
89.
Tokyo.
Is your acquaintance number 89?
Listen.
Is this a cutscene that's triggered
I'm
because
sorry
I...
to have bothered you.
No. Dude, they really should let me ask about it since I learned this info.
I'll be going now.
Alright, thanks for the info. I'll find your body tomorrow.
I don't know what to do.
She's going in for the kill.
Thinking about her.
Hashtag 89.
Dante, please, you have to catch them.
Well, I mean, I will.
Please.
Listen. I tell you, you aren't gonna be happy with who the culprit is, but you're gonna be dead long before I catch them.
Trust me.
But we don't tell her that. We tell her, I will, trust me, and we accept her fate. That she is the next to go. Meanwhile, at Big Mama's house... Excuse me, Mama. You appear to have met Mizuki once. This means you are now on the killer's hit list.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
Yes.
You know about it?
If you really think about it, Mama. If you tried harder to wake me up, maybe we could have saved a couple children's lives.
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see.
Oh yeah, the murderer stopped by earlier today. It was
I do have-
Iris.
I suppose you could call it intuition.
It's a good all right, hit me with a good intuition.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case.
Maybe slightly.
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them.
Yeah.
You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras,
Yeah.
right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras.
Oh my god, the Yakuza did
That
it.
must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
Tessa was involved
3.
with the Yakuza.
Iris?
If she says Oda, I'm shitting myself.
No, not that one.
Oh my
The
fucking
boy.
god.
He came here last night?
Ota?
His name.
Yes, from Matsushita Diner.
He's like, my name is Oda Kumakura.
He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
That's crazy.
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's. About Sosajima in the Kawasaki district. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold this land in the Kawasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land pieces to drop drastically. So bought the land back for 1 billion yen, almost like he knew beforehand the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. What? But there's more to the story.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course
It's
look
like-
legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
I don't know.
I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The
Okay.
KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki.
Okay, get to the point, please.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki?
No.
So was the one who came up with it.
Cool.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I
That's
remember
crazy.
the
Thanks for
landscape
killing
of
my bit rate.
childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction
This
on
is just
television,
Harvey Dent from
my heart
Batman.
aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
That's crazy. Wow.
After
That's
that,
so cool.
So moved fast. He
Yeah.
submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places.
That's
The
politics,
bills
baby.
passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Cool.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district.
How nice of
At the
him.
moment, the area is still considered off limits.
Makes sense.
However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Okay.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And
Alright.
all that land is owned by the KE.
That's cool.
And by So himself.
Whoa.
The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
That's 10 billion.
He's involved in some shady business.
It's a long-term plan. Oh, is that it? No, you're still going.
This
Thanks
is
for just
just
stopping.
another
that.
rumor, but The chemical plant exploding was no accident.
Get to the...
It was done
Get to the Oda.
intentionally.
Get to Oda's
By
point.
so in the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
Thank God, finally.
What were we talking about
Oh
again?
my fuck.
Ota,
I'm
the
gonna go to
Kumakuras.
sleep.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Yeah. That is pretty close.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined.
So where's the soft?
No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge.
Yeah?
Someone caused that explosion. And if it was
Okay.
intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
That's not a link, moron. Oh my God. This person doesn't like the Yakuza. They must be connected. I'm going to lose my mind. Are we done? Absolutely worthless.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
I know it won't.
Oh,
Give me my
sorry.
water.
I didn't mean to waste your time.
Well, you did, Mama. But I'll let it slide this once.
No.
Because I
very
like
helpful.
you.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Well, meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. I returned to boss's office to report. But I did not see her anywhere. Well,
she
Manny, it looks like I'm
Well,
talking
she
to you.
isn't always here, correct?
True.
Fair. Look at that mask. Sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for the boss. Is the boss going to wind up dead?
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What
No,
do we
actually,
have to
it
talk
actually
about?
just kills my frame rate.
A summary
really.
of the investigation, perhaps?
Rather not.
What summary? We don't have anything new.
I think I
That's
got the
not true.
gist.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Okay, wait, maybe this is actually useful. But first off, Tanuki, your thoughts? Manny, your thoughts? Alright, thank you for your input. What's 89's real name?
Unknown.
Okay.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner.
Yeah, I mean, I
but his
googled
nationality is
89.
unknown.
I just came in to say I'm really sore from working out. Bye. Goodbye, Frosty. You should watch this video on YouTube. A lot happened for once in this game's history.
However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Why? Why would you say that? Did you know that Tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to square feet? You didn't include a number there, but the answer is
As
yes.
you know,
Of
he is
course
an
I know
assassin
that.
with
What am
multiple
I, some kind of
confirmed
moron?
kills.
Is that the Tanuki's big ol' nuts right there? To like to the very right, like where the little corner is pointing? This big ol' nuts?
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison.
Wait, why do I know he's an assassin with multiple
He
skills?
was in prison 6
thought he was
years
just a
ago.
murderer.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth...
Shutting him up right now. What's the relationship between 89 and Shoko?
Unknown.
Okay,
I
thank
cannot
you.
determine if they have any connection.
Hey, that's fine. You can
Approximately 1
just
month
tell me
ago,
you don't know.
Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in
Sagan?
Fuchu Prison's waiting room.
Incorrect.
I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
But it's a video game, so we
After
know
all,
it was.
Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I really don't remember this phone call at all.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
Or whatever that was.
It is possible.
He also could have just like seen it in the news.
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras,
Rodan from
Kumakura.
Godzilla.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
Oof.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in
Yes.
jail when each of the murders occurred.
Whatever.
Correct.
Maybe we should go talk to him.
However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
He does say he knows who the killer is. He's obviously gonna do some coy game or whatever, but like, you should still like go talk to him.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Let's talk to number 89.
Let's get it. I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it. But he's our last remaining
All
loose
right.
end.
However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
Cool,
If
that's
we
even
plan
more
on
convenient.
syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
I didn't even think about that,
Can
but
you
it makes
arrange that?
sense.
I can.
Nice. Awesome. Great job. Good teamwork. I know who killed Shoko Nadami, by the way. After cutting through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive. But for some reason, Boss never showed up. Boss is mega dead. Boss is hyper dead. I hope he's in like a giant Power Ranger suit. It's Joker from Persona 5. This is just the opening to Persona 5. It's unironically Joker in like 20 years. Bum 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 bum.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day.
He's hot, by the way.
I need you to tell me
down, Mako, down, horny.
I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Hello. What's your name, by the way?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
I thought he was about to say number 89 again. You're the Cyclops killer, right? Just making sure. Just making sure I got that right.
That's right.
Checking my notes. Thank
I
you.
was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago.
Thank you. I can be horny once as a treat.
One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Yes, correct. Alright, thank you for confirming my suspicions. Where are you from? Where's your birthplace?
Burkina Faso.
Okay.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
Alright,
I don't
understandable.
have time for your jokes.
What? Was it a joke? But was it a joke? Do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Okay, she talked to
About
you.
a
She
month
come-
ago,
Yeah.
Shoko visited Fuchu prison.
Was it to talk to you?
Was she there to see you?
That's right.
Okay, thank
What
you.
did you talk about?
Nothing special.
Alright.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying.
Yeah,
She didn't come to hear me talk.
yeah.
And why did she come?
To meet me.
Okay.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Y'all fuck?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
She cheating on,
What's your
Runju?
relationship to her?
A physical one.
Okay, cool. They
I'm
fucking.
kidding. She was just a business partner.
Never mind. Who did it? You said you knew.
Alright, let's get right down to it.
Let's get to the point.
2 days ago, you called investigation.
He's not a liar.
Streets.
He's either a jokester or he tells the truth. No in between.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Correct. Thank
Who?
you. Who did it?
Hey, don't be so hasty.
Damn it.
We haven't agreed on a deal.
You know what? You know what? I respect it.
You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
I don't believe I have the authority, but we
It's
can discuss
done.
it.
You've got a deal.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
Dumbass didn't even get it written down in paper. What a fucking
But to
moron.
explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
Dude, if it just gets the killer done, let's
it might
go.
take some time. Is that all right with you?
Hit it.
I've got nothing but time.
Alright. Don't
Let's
speak
get
for me,
started.
but if it ends the game, let's get it.
Story of a lonely assassin.
Here we go. Here we go. Lore dump. Get your popcorn, everyone.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice.
Mako, is this actually going to take a long time? Or was he just saying that? Please give me a serious answer. Runam. As I paw my back. I don't know. I am going to run to the restroom then. I will be back in just a minute. Ah, hello. I have returned. let's learn about the Cyclops killings.
Let's call him F.
Okay.
F found the evils of the world intolerable.
Are you F?
F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born.
So it's your F.
He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
That sucks. It's Rohan.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here.
Just kill him. Just blow him away. Who cares?
You lower your gun. It's
just
fine.
Pop him.
I got nothing else on me.
Just pop him.
I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again.
Just pop him.
What should
Bam.
I do next time?
My mouse is on screen.
Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Bop. A lot of bullets in a single gun.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police.
It's just the plot of Dexter.
People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all.
But his wiener got
After
real
a while,
hard.
he returned to his job
Dunks
like
do be
nothing
crunching
happened.
food.
That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral.
Is 89 just like your average Persona fan? Because this is what he sounds like.
He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer.
I look just like Joker.
He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time.
That's crazy.
Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I noticed you've been killing people. Ever think about killing women for their eyes?
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. Somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation.
Very impressive of you, Rohan.
They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no.
But then we kill you.
But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
He kind of looked like the
was trapped
from SpongeBob.
Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end.
If you guys hear like a radio or something in the background, let me know.
He became a hired gun.
Because I thought I heard it for a second, but I have headphones
Rohan even
in,
gave him a code name. Falco.
What a
Named
name.
for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Falco from Super Smash Brothers. Dunks do be crunching though.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though.
Oh, hell
he worked
yeah.
as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the...
Okay, so there's my internet dying again. And I think we mentioned this during Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever we did the one-off Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream. But I'll mention it now since it's been more prevalent for AI. Despite what I was saying in the past, it is not AI the Somnium Files' fault that the stream crashes every AI stream. For some reason, for the last, like, month or so, every day, randomly, at one time every day, randomly my internet will turn off for exactly 10 seconds and then come back on. And it happens to happen during every AI stream. And then I just didn't notice it for a while because, you know, if it's happening while I'm watching a YouTube video or something, the YouTube video is already preloaded, so, like, I just never notice it. But it happened during the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream. It's happened a few times while I'm playing games with people. It's once a day. It's always exactly 10 seconds. I have no idea what the cause of it is. So, if the quality is significantly worse now, let me know, because sometimes that happens, but I've restarted OBS, so hopefully that won't be the case. I don't know what you missed from it shutting down or whatever, but the dude got shot in the tummy, and he was like, oof, I fell into a shrine.
He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last.
And then Rohan was like, I'll cast a hex to bring you back to life if you'll kill women for
But
me.
at that moment,
the polar bear appeared before him.
in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him.
So is it Iris, or is it Hitomi, or is it Shoko?
He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps.
Teke.
Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him.
He told her to get lost.
He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
And it made Shoko mad horny.
That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school.
No, that was Hitomi,
It was
okay.
like she was from a totally different world than him.
Okay, so Hitomi's definitely the next one
Listening
dead.
to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer.
Was 89 secretly Iris's dad? And thus, she only feels excitement when she murders people?
Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart.
OBS is telling me my bitrate is really poopy bad, but I don't know if that's actually the case or not, because it kind of looks fine to me, so let me know if it gets poopy bad.
Falco started to become himself again. His former self.
I like how I just don't run ads during these streams, because no one deserves to have to sit through ads during this shit.
He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
I just realized it's September 8th, so all those birthday subs expired.
You want to go clean?
That's how it be sometimes.
Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us, but there is one last thing.
Kill Hitomi.
One final job I want you to do for me.
Push me off this
It's
thing.
nothing major.
Kill me.
This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them.
It's Hitome and Iris.
Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12.
Okay.
Why the 2 of them?
Yeah, why?
Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would.
So he killed Rohan and faked a suicide.
He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He
By
couldn't
going
find an
to
answer,
jail.
no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help.
Is it Date?
then-
Is it Date, the old friend? So is this just going to be a very roundabout way of saying he thinks the Kumakuras did it? For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Hello, gamer. Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
He's just not going to respond to
You
anything.
mentioned a detective. Was that
It's
the
me.
whole story?
I was the friend. I was the friend the whole time.
What's the connection between that and Shoko? Hey, answer me.
He's going silent because he wants me to figure it out.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else.
You know what? Smart.
I'll give you half up front Half later.
You know what? Smart business.
If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Then you just arrest him again for breaking the agreement. You have it in writing so that legally you both have to do it. That's...
Computer.
Don't say that,
Yes?
Iva.
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
We synced one time, and now we're just jumping to it. Hey, what happened here? I'm not speaking. Throw him in the machine. I'm not wasting any more time. Oh, but the psychological deportal, but you're going in the machine if you don't get to it, Pewter.
Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah.
He won't be waking up anytime soon. Oh, but the time limit is 6 minutes? Seems a little off to me. I guess that doesn't have to do with him waking up. It's just 6 minutes every time. Skirt. This is what it looks like when I wake up in the morning before 2 p.m. Oh yeah, we chilling in Hitomi's house again.
Sup?
Hello.
Oh, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin. Yeah.
Mako, no.
Why are you
You've already
suddenly
used your one
attacked?
horny this stream.
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
We've been here before.
Number 89. What
Yeah.
were you up to?
Uh-oh, feed on stream. I'm banned. Who dis? Boss fight, Jello.
Huh? The green.
The
I don't
green.
think I can pass through it.
I'll use my horny for this
He really
stream.
wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Imagine simply using goodbye bitrate, by the way. Frame rate. I will simply use the green to hide my secrets. Okay, the phone. Me. The window. The door. Okay.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
What is this? 89 is hiding in the past. 89 is covering a green membrane. I can't get close. Okay. So mental lock 1 is the phone. I mean, this is the only thing I can really interact with, to my
A
knowledge.
winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Hit me with a smell.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
So not like you.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
Oh.
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yes. A waste of my time. Dude, pick the winter iris.
A winter iris.
I've already wasted time on it. Might as well pick it.
Huh?
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one!
Yo, let's go.
Aww.
Oh, shit.
Right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
Let's go.
A phone. Should I pick it up?
Yes, obviously. Hang up or ignore? Ignore it because maybe they will leave a voicemail.
It won't stop ringing.
I guess we must hang up then. Oh?
What was that?
I don't know.
That was the right choice, I guess. Oh yeah, we unlocked the oobleck on the floor. Dude, this shit makes no fucking sense. This shit is literally just pick a random option and hope you're correct.
I guess it worked?
Cool. Very nice, very nice. Book or liquid? Dude, it's gotta be the liquid.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Hit me with a 1/4 lick.
Just don't make a mess.
I do not intend to. Hmm? This is...
Alcohol?
wine? I had better drink some more to be sure.
Stop it.
Waste of my time.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Oof.
There is some kind of...
Yeah, we know it's alcohol. Hit me with the wacky answer of jump in.
Jump in, you say?
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Get it. She's gonna teleport through it. It's gonna be like it's deep, shockingly. Oh. That's someone's fetish.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listened to you.
Okay. Well, that was a waste of my time.
A book.
Hit me with a read.
F does not have parents or siblings.
It's his story.
He was raised in an
His story's written. We must write the final chapter.
For Falco?
A book.
Destroy the story. We can afford 6 seconds.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
We are not, actually. Stick-handed? I don't think the ceiling
There
fan
is
matters.
some kind of liquid.
1/3 stick-handed. I can't believe this. Jumping in should have worked.
It is surprising.
I was right the whole time. I just picked the wrong coin flip option.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something.
A cork.
Cork?
This will remove some of the goo. Oh, it's a drain. Of course. Of course. Of course!
My wine!
That was wine? It looks like sludge.
My wine tastes like sludge.
So you agree it's sludge?
Oh, yes. All alcohol tastes like sludge. Oh no, I received a boo-boo.
What should I do?
This time, you definitely pick it up.
Alright. Who is this? What the?
Gunshot. Your head has been blown off. Did I lose, like, extra time for that? Okay, so you definitely want to...
You've got 4 minutes.
I have to use the skull again? Well, we're gonna actually lose 2 minutes here. Which is the dumbest shit in the world. If this is the wrong answer, we basically don't have a choice but to restart.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
No, because your head just got blown
What
off.
if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Alright, we gotta speed run this one. That wasted 2 minutes of our life.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
I think we have 2 minutes left. That hit us hard.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Two books.
A book.
Read and then tear. We can afford 3 seconds.
F became an assassin for the that name.
Falk.
Okay. We got it. Now, you do the very speedy tear.
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know.
Rip and tear.
You used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A library. A book.
Dude, listen. We know what it says. Just hit him with the tear.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Prevent the view from the window. Pot.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it.
It's the goo.
It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Might be wine.
Slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Get it? Get the joke? Heat.
It doesn't turn on.
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make
Okay,
dream
elephant
house
soup.
calls?
I do not.
A pot with
It's
green soup.
fucking real rough here. Hit me with the shortest possible drink. We might have to restart.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gag.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine.
I don't
Have a
think
sip.
I have the. I don't think this is the answer, but like, you gotta take guesses at some point. She's drinking all of it, so
Iva? Hey.
fuck.
Iva!
Snake reference. Does she wake up and all the goo is gone?
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
Oh.
What did you say?
Elephant.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
What is that?
I just lose then.
It's an eye.
If you-
Dante, what are we going to do?
If you're tripling my time, I just lose. Pour lemon juice. Just close the curtain, gamer. I am simply looking away. Is that a Titan?
It left.
Checkpoint save. Bad checkpoint.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
I'd tear that eyeball out.
Are insane.
I think we just lose here now.
What? That's...
Hitomi? It's Hitomi.
Hold up. Back out. Prevent the invasion.
It's Hitomi.
Kiss. Finish the story.
What?
Kiss her.
You... Like this?
It's the story. He kissed her in the story.
You are like one of my limbs, Iva.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yeah.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Disgusting.
Could it just be only your heart, please?
Date, you're out of time.
Not if I cheat. Dude, honestly, it sucks. Restart the whole fucking thing. I don't have a choice. They screwed me, so I gotta restart now.
There is some kind of...
Can I skip?
Hmm?
It's honest to God, just pick random options. There's no puzzle element to it. Pick random options. We're gonna make one of these options be a mandatory 2 minutes, so you lose a third of your time.
It's not.
And then maybe if you guessed correctly,
Agent
like, you
Date,
win.
you've got 5 minutes.
A picture.
Just a...
Do not look at the shitty picture.
A picture.
I think I also had to rip up the book.
A book. Yeah. Are you sure this...
It might.
Okay, I had to do both.
It's ringing again.
Now we can get the 1/2 ignore. But hey, you would it's literally random luck if you did those in the order where this didn't take 2 minutes, unless you went back and did it. How fucking stupid. Skip. Skip.
It stopped.
I am curious.
You're a
Fairly sure you just got a Don Catum. I don't know what that means.
I suppose...
At least...
Pot.
It's a pot. It appears to...
Maybe a soybean?
It might also...
Yeah, like a...
A turtle nin...
Hit me with a 1/4 drink.
What
Don't
is
act
this
dumb.
anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
Drinking this is pretty stupid.
Don't say...
Sticking your arm in the goo, extremely stupid. There's no logic here. The only logic was closing the curtain so it can't look at you, and that's because the puzzle literally says obscure the view. Or prevent the view, or whatever.
Thank
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A book.
Tear. Damn, a minute to tear that book?
I wonder what these books...
I don't know.
Number...
You have 3
book.
minutes, Date.
1/2 tear, please.
Here it... What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing, and then things happen.
What is that?
Pre-roll ads are on. Run ads to
not.
disable
Date.
them. No, I don't think I will. 1/2. Close curtain. Skirt.
It lo-
Oh boy, it's time for us to finish the game now by continuing to click random options.
That odd.
Do you know some...
Yes.
You ins...
What?
Hito.
The skull.
A skull. I...
Do not see the body. Simply kiss the skull.
I must be malfunctioning. You want me to do what?
Just give it a little kissy.
I am seriously getting tired of your bone fetish.
What sucks is, like, I don't know if any of these are, like, the right
No
answer.
reaction.
Oh,
Because
that was...
I do not need your report.
Nothing's going to happen until the book is torn up.
A book.
Which sucks, because it means I forgot to cut the book time in half.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
Okay. So I have yet to find the answer. I'm unconcerned. Hit me with a talk to the skull. Like we did with the skeleton.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable?
Her
being
eye
alone?
is missing.
Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. Say something. I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person. Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Does she destroy the skull and it makes progression?
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Destroy it.
Never heard anyone say that before.
Progress it. Okay.
A skull.
It's time to check the skull. 10 seconds. Easy.
This skull reminds me of the one from before.
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There's a
Yes.
small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
Wow, what a coincidence. What do you
Perhaps
mean?
it's your head.
What about my head?
Let's break it open and see what's inside.
Do it. Are you kidding me? That wasn't it? None of that was the answer? Oh, there's another book. You kidding me? You can't
A
believe
book?
this. Terrible.
Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah.
Me
I
playing
remember
any
how
of this.
shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
I mean, they're secret books either way. So we've got the skull. Make sure I'm not missing any other books. The picture, maybe.
It's Hitomi.
Talk to her?
Understood. Hey, Hitomi!
Dude, I don't know. It's just
Hitomi!
picking random things at this point. There's no game.
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
I believe we should try something else.
But
let it go.
Less than 1 minute.
It's Hitomi.
I get it. Less than 1 minute. Touch her. I should have done
Where?
1/4 for this.
Maybe her
Shoulder. He's gonna say boobs. It's zooming in on the boobs. I get it. Ha 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 ha.
Her
ha.
stomach, right?
Well.
Yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
She's not
What did
real.
you
She's
say?
fake.
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now.
I fucking
Got
hate
it.
this game.
That's useful information. Let's keep that.
Why are we just sitting here?
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's
Could you stop messing?
Hey,
It's Hitomi.
I would like the 1/4 time hug, please.
Well, she's hard.
yeah, me too.
If I get it.
Sorry.
It's
Give me the
Hitomi.
kiss.
What?
Because I did it before. I still think it's the answer because you kissed them and kissed her in the story. I kind of forgot about it. We tore the books up.
You are like
Yeah.
an.
Yeah.
Then
No.
you sure?
Could it?
You fucking kidding me right now? What's my other option with the skull?
A skull. Would that
Just
not be
chunk it.
disrespectful to
Just
Yeah.
yeet it.
It's a hunk of cat.
All right.
Took literally every
Sorry
option.
about this.
Yeah, there's something in it. Wasn't there?
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Oh, that was it.
Date, 30 seconds.
That was the poop decision, huh? That was the you've lost the game decision?
A switch. A picture.
If I loose.
I don't
Fucking
have a
cares.
pen. No choice.
You don't have to go that far.
The color.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the and besides, we are in a dream.
Still, I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
I mean, we lost, so.
Date, there's.
Shit.
Wow, it's almost like your entire gameplay session shouldn't be fucking pick random options until something happens. Fucking hate this game. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the actual fuck up.
No, not. Are you?
Yeah.
Why
Right
are
trigger.
you suddenly a cat?
Alright. Picture.
A winter iris.
I didn't click that. I have nothing to say. This game sucks.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Gee, I wonder which one of these I shouldn't pick.
There is some.
10 seconds for stick-handed.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Was tearing... I never tore up the book. Was I not... Why did it make me tear up the book before then, before this activated? Why did I just lose 2 minutes? What?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Why did I have to tear up the books before? But not this time.
A book.
Oh, there's another fucking minute gone.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
I believe this one is just straight up time management. This one is straight up guess. Alright.
A switch. An astute observation. I will do that.
Oof, ow, my hand. Owie, yowie.
Guess we have to.
If you're fine with whatever happens. A book.
Dude, I don't know. Just fucking tear them all up. Did I miss this book before and that's why I fucking lost? Maybe not.
Less than 1 minute.
I get it.
Hurry.
I get it. I get it.
Date, 30 seconds.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it.
I get it.
Whereas a ceiling fan.
Huh,
I know what a fan is. What?
Blow on it.
Is it gonna make it go faster and then that does something somehow because the game doesn't know it stopped it?
Oh.
What?
What?
Whatever.
Who was that?
What do I do?
Lock door. Because the thing said to prevent the invasion. That was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done in my life.
No! Stop!
And then Hitome was killed. And so he made a fake Hitome.
Stop right there.
And the boss found out. Actually, she probably just straight up lived. And the gunshots like what fucked up her arm or whatever. Is probably the logical solution. The logical explanation as to what that was. Cool. Day 4 Monday, it's still the same thing.
Dante, this is a serious matter.
The
Where's
boss was in on it the whole time.
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Why are you so... Oh, because she's connected to it, so she's dead.
Dante, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Oh?
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen.
It's either Hitome or boss is dead next.
So Sejima's body was discovered.
Oh, it's the fucking
He was cut into pieces
councilman.
and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Jesus Christ, that's a Yakuza thing.
That can't be.
That's a Yakuza kill.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police.
That's definitely a Yakuza kill.
One more thing.
Unless his eye is missing.
So was missing his
Never
left eye.
mind.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
Good thing
What
I
is the
never
next
once
move, Dante?
suspected so I'm not surprised by this at all.
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Cool. That's crazy, gamers. That's so Sejima.
Not here.
First person
Where
point of
is
view.
she?
The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on?
She lived, but her arm... Because that's her janky arm.
Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
Blat blat. And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random?
No, I don't believe this shit that you can just randomly
No,
see
that
stuff in your
can't be.
dream for no reason.
You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. I will simply do that next time. Which one of these is the go-to menu button? Save game. Anyway, the story, it's picked up a little bit. It's definitely still Iris. The gameplay, fucking horrendous. Actual massive waste of my time. See you next Tuesday.